Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with the September 2024 update for YouTube and the Now Spinning Magazine website. Welcome and thank you so much for all of your support, your emails, your private messages. Those of you who reached out and asked me questions and with suggestions and stuff, it really means a great deal. And of course, all your support, whether you're a patron, YouTube member, or you've bought some Now Spinning Magazine merch, a t-shirt, or even a coffee mug, all the plethora of gifts that there are and will be coming up to the Christmas rush as well. But primarily, this place, because again, I'm not quite sure where you're watching this, is for music fans and collectors. This is a place for where music means so much to you that it's followed you through your life and you followed certain artists and you love to buy physical music. You love to buy vinyl records or CDs, box sets, even the humble cassette. But the prime thing is, it doesn't matter whether you stream either. I stream to discover new music, but then I buy an album on vinyl or CD because I just love to have those things around me. Sometimes not even playing them, just taking them off the shelf because of the telly's on or something, or see my wife's up to something else, and I just like to just go through the booklet again or look at the album sleeves. You know, I just love that kind of stuff. So this all started from, Google Plus actually, but let's push that one side. It's a long time ago. From a Facebook group, a community, bringing together people from around the world who just love listening to music, discovering new music, talking about music. The whole idea was like being down the pub on a Friday night after work, just meeting up with some friends and talking about what have you bought this week, what have you been listening to. That is basically the essence of what Now Spinning Magazine is all about. So there's no drama. It's just about the love of music, and it's all formats and all genres. So it's rock centric. It's how I grew up. But now as I've got older, I listen to all forms of music, all styles of music, and I cover everything I possibly can. So those of you who are very new to the channel, and it's great to know there's so many younger music fans coming on board as well. It's fantastic. So the regular shows you can expect, because I've been kind of refining this to make it more focused. There's the review show. This is a new kind of spin, literally, on what I've been doing recently. I want to try and show lots of new stuff as well as more reissues and classic albums and stuff. That'll be a separate element, but the review show could be a series. It could be vinyl albums, it could be CD albums. It won't be box sets, it'll be CDs and vinyl primarily. So the first one that's coming up the latter part of this month in September will be vinyl show, because I've got quite a lot of stuff to go through. So I want to kind of give an overview of that, and that gives me the opportunity to mix things in, like Frank Zappa next to a brand new band that you won't have heard of, but I think you may enjoy and discover. And the CD one as well, depending on what I've got, will do the same thing. Classic stuff, reissues, new albums, and also some new stuff as well, which I really like to introduce you to. There's lots of box set reviews coming up as well. Music Biz Chat is, I think, unique to Now Spinning Magazine. It's where I give my insights into the music industry, but primarily focused on you as music fans and record collectors and CD collectors, to talk about what's going on within the physical music market itself, how CDs are doing and how vinyl is doing as well. I think this is important because this is a channel and website that really supports all formats, and we have a voice within the industry. We were really keen bringing out polyline sleeves for new vinyl, but I really do my best to support the CD format because I love them, and I think that the CD box set is the best way of using the CD format in many ways. Music and mental health is again unique to Now Spinning Magazine. It's been offline for a while, but I've got quite a few episodes linked in, and that focuses, because our tagline, music is the healer and the doctor, is how important music is for our well-being. I mean, it's a unique art form, isn't it? I mean, why do we listen to it? Why is it so important? It's not food, it doesn't keep us warm, but music is so important in how it makes us feel. Whatever you put on in the room that you're in now will change the atmosphere of the room you're sitting in and will change how you feel. And so that series is all about picking music to play, like literally taking medicine to change the way that you feel about your mindset. It's very, very important to me. The weekly playlist is where I just pick things that I've been playing and talk from the heart about the music, why I've picked it, how some of the albums, what they mean to me, etc., which brings into the special features, because I know this is probably a core part of why a lot of you are here. And this will continue. And it's always, whenever I do a special feature, where it will be a buyer's guide, a ranking video, a story, a specific classic album review, looking back on something, it will be basically based around my story, my memories, what it was like there, whether I saw the band live, what was going on around me, how it was making me feel. That is a core part of the special features that I do on this channel. And then we have the podcast. I have been absolutely so lucky in that as I've started to do the podcast series, I've been able to interview some major rock stars and artists from around the world. People who have been my idols, who I went to see at the Birmingham Odeon when I was a teenager in the 70s. And now here I am talking to a lot of them. And thanks to your feedback, I seem to have an ability to get people to talk about things or say things they haven't said to anyone else that they've ever been interviewed by. And I think I'm very, very lucky for that. And it's not because I'm looking for, the revelations on things. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the people I talk to, and I'm a musician. And I just love to talk to fellow musicians about their career and what has inspired them, how they play now, how they feel about their music now, looking back, looking forwards. And I'm also going to be talking to lots of new artists as well, because as we've grown, Now Spinning Magazine has a cumulative following of about 70,000 people now. On YouTube, we've just crossed over the 15,000 subscriber mark, but across all of the social media platforms, the website's 240,000 visits a month. There's some responsibility here, and I want to do my best to help musicians where I can, give them a bit of a platform to be seen, to be heard, maybe for the first time, but equally talk about albums and music that I feel should be in every home. So lots of stuff like that. And the beginner's guide is because last month I talked about Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin. And yes, I should have included Uriah Heep in that specific video about which one we play the most. So I'm going to be doing a beginner's guide, looking back on several bands, classic bands from that period. But thank you for being here. So there's a lot coming up. I'm not going to mention all the different albums and box sets that are sitting around me, because there's tons of stuff coming up, probably more than we've ever had before in many ways. But thank you. Those of you who come a little bit further and become patrons and YouTube members, you'll see all of my videos plus exclusive content that doesn't go out publicly, and you'll see it without any adverts in it, ad-free, period. And you'll also get to see, as I say, stuff that doesn't go anywhere else. So lots of behind the scenes stuff, lots of kind of short form video where I'm talking about something that I'm playing in that moment or that day, and a little bit more background on what goes on at Now Spinning Magazine. And of course, you'll have early access to all the new merchandise that comes on board. So thank you so much for being here. Please reach out, email me. You can get hold of me quite easily from the website, and I look forward to talking to you. Remember, music is the healer and the doctor. Keep spinning those discs, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon.